It's your life with Nicole and Natalie. Do what you want, be who you're destined to be.
Welcome back, Lifers. It's your fam, Natalie
And Nicole.
and today is Motivational Monday.
Hello.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing well.
How's your weekend been? Today, we are unloading,
Unloading, reloading, resetting.
Okay.
That's it.
I was about to say repeat.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
like, what?
This is not a song.
We just gonna talk to y'all about our week.
It's been heavy.
It's
been
been
and thank God I had the opportunity to unload it. Get
and
off the
now I'm
shoulders.
trying. I have to reset because tomorrow starts my work week.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been one heck of a work week for me. It was okay, and then Saturday, which of course is my Friday, all hell broke loose. Walked in, things went as it should been. I had multiple call outs. I had someone being late. Yeah, multiple call outs. Someone being late. It was just, and then it was like, you try to, well, let's not say Saturday. It was one day this week, last week, where I felt so unaccomplished. Like I said, I make to-do lists for work and home. And because one shift did not complete what they should have, it threw everything off. And we was trying to play catch
As
up.
always.
And it was just completely hard. Like no matter what, just felt so unaccomplished. Like I even stayed late and still felt unaccomplished. Like, and I was just like, so then the next day it was better. I think that was Wednesday. Wednesday was pretty decent. Thursday, Friday was okay. And then Saturday, it was just like the bottom tried to fall out. And we was like, nope. I said, as soon as I found out that I had someone extremely late, or that was like, you know what, work still got to be done.
Absolutely.
Even though I came in, things were not to the standards that had been set. Work still has to be done.
Absolutely.
So I got in my mind and I said, I wrote down my to-do list. I said, this is what we're going to do. And that's exactly what we did. We did it. But it was just, and then Sunday I felt so heavy for a certain reason before I went to church. And on the way to church, felt extremely heavy. I've never felt that heavy before. And doing praise, after praise and worship, they do open the floor for a brief testimony service or whatever. And so I was like, Nicole, let me go first. I just want to go ahead because I just felt like the entire time after Corey, which is our he plays the piano, he sings as well. After he has set it off with, just like Nicole said, those 4 words, I heard a song. And then our first lady, she came in and she sung, and it was just like the floodgates open, and the presence, the spirit was really high then, and I felt it, and it was just like I wanted to scream. I could close my eyes and see myself. Like as soon as they said, we're going to open up the floor for a brief testimony service, I seen myself popping up like popcorn and just stepping out of the pew and just talking. And I was like, Nicole, please let me go first. She was like, oh, I want to go first. And I was like, please. And I was like, it's going to be brief. What you doing?
Oh, what?
Oh, scratch your leg.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
leaning to the side. I was like, where's she going?
So I didn't think I was moving.
Like in the camera, you getting
My bad.
further and further to the side. What is she doing?
I was trying to pull my
So
pants.
then, after that, Nicole actually went first, and I realized I felt heavy, not because of Nicole, but because of her emotions. I can feel everything she was going through. I felt it, and she was like, "You gonna go?" And I was like, "No, I'm not heavy." I was like, "Nope, I'm not heavy no more." But it was just, I don't know. Yesterday was just really needed. It was extremely needed, and I loved every bit of it. Right before we stepped into the church, I felt the love from Sister Jenna. She was the first one. And it was just, I don't know, I felt the love. It was just so amazing. And yeah, like I said, we're not big in number, but it said when 2 or more gather, you know, and it's
Touch and
just,
agree.
y'all, it was just amazing. So then today I was going to sleep in, but did not sleep in because, if you know, like I told you before, many videos ago, it's my MS. Constipation is one of the symptoms, especially when you don't drink enough water.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't been drinking enough water this week.
I haven't drank any water today.
So I drank one to my pills. So, anyways, I was just like, oh, I wanted to sleep in today. I am extremely tired.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't sleep in at all because I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like really uncomfortable. So then and it's like I couldn't get comfortable. And then last night someone had the air on 68. No, my body knows. So then Morgan, my dog, she kept moving around like she would get up on the cover and she'd lay on top of the covers right in front of the fan. I'm like, okay, it's hot in here. So I came downstairs, cut the air on 64, and yep, she finally settled down. Because I was arguing with Morgan last night. Morgan was just walking on me. I was like, what's your issue? I'm you. She made me mad. But yeah, so that's I had to release, unload this whole work week. And today's, like I said, tomorrow starts a new one.
I was wondering, like, I just thought it was candy, but it's not.
Tomorrow starts a new work week for me, and we're gonna crush this.
How are you going to, because you already said how you unloaded, you already said you're going to reload, but how are you going to reset?
So resetting, because I know this work week is, because I told you how my schedule was. Now I looked at the schedule. I look at the schedule every week.
Me too.
Every day. So who clocked in on time, whatever.
Oh my God,
and so
that's me.
right before I get to work.
Did they put any comments when the person called out?
Right.
That's me.
So how I'm going to reset by first I need to talk to my store manager, because it's one of those days where I realize there's a huge gap of management coverage. So we need to see if either my schedule needs to be pushed back or the other supervisor needs to be pushed up, because I don't want to be. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, even like my mindset going in, it was good, but going into the week, I'm going to go ahead and just, if I can, which I did last week, I knocked off a lot of big things that I wanted to do days. Like I know I have certain days where I do stuff, but if I have time, like let's say on Wednesday I do my accounts, which is I count my kitchen stuff and my whatever that I have to count for the place that employs me.
Okay.
So I do my accounts, but if I'm able to get them done tomorrow, because I see Wednesday, I am going to I'm going to come in at my regular time. I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and set myself up.
Okay.
Set myself up and set the next shift up. But Nicole had asked the question. She had asked the question of, what are we going to do to get our max bonus? And that's a question that I want to pose in our management meeting. I'm going to reset. I'm going to go ahead and do my to-do list. I think what I'm going to do, because I know like certain things on my to-do list is repetitive,
Yeah.
because I have to do them every day.
Yep. Same here.
Temps,
Yeah.
waste,
Yeah.
KM codes.
Yeah.
It's repetitive. So,
Yep.
so I'm make sure the kitchen is fully stocked.
Okay.
So what I am going to do though is I am going to actually just type that out and just go ahead and have it on the computer, so that way I don't have to sit down and have to write it all the time.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
And then when I type it out, when I print it out on the computer or whatever, and it'll also help I think that's a good idea though, because that'll also help for when we take our vacations and someone has to step in, a supervisor will now have to step into our assistant manager spots to fill in. I think that'll be good, but that gives them a guideline of what, because I tell them it's not only what the place that employs us expects. I almost said it. It's not only what they expect, but it's what I expect of my in my role. Like I take my role seriously. Why not? I get paid to do this role, and I get paid to execute it to the best of my knowledge. And if I don't know how to execute, I get paid to seek help. But anyways, I don't want to come back from wherever vacation I'm taking, and
So I noticed something.
it just went from.
When you sit forward, it gets dark. But when you sit back, okay, because I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
Anywho,
Sorry.
that's okay.
I had to just like,
So, you had to say it right then and there.
because I wouldn't remember.
But that's what I'm going to do, because I
Okay.
really want, like I said, when we go on vacation and we plan on taking this whole year, even with COVID, we've been very we haven't been lax.
No.
I really have been getting back on wearing my mask though.
Yeah.
Because I will say I slipped. Thank God I have not caught COVID. But as far as like taking our vacations, we have been very we've been very cautious.
Mm-hmm.
We took every necessary precaution available.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been taking vacations this year since January when we started with the Myrtle Beach.
Mm-hmm.
We've been taking vacations this year because, like we said, it's a world out there, and we
Yes.
want to see it. So,
Absolutely.
I'm going to reset by doing that, Cole. I'm going to actually, like I said, type that out and then print it out, and then the things. And then I'm gonna just I'm gonna type everything I do out. Like on Tuesdays, you know, we have the 3 p.m. waste the chemical count. I'm gonna make sure I put chemical count on Tuesday, or because like I said, I really want them to. Cause sometimes, oh girl, it ain't not now. I saw that. I went to read her like that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think I need to type that to myself and a note or whatever. Cause like I said, I will forget. I mean, cause that's number one, I'm human. But that's what I'm going to do. I think that's a good idea. But anyways, that's how I'm going to reset, y'all. I'm going to reset by putting myself ahead. But I've already learned to not do all the tasks myself, but to delegate, because I have to get out of that whole thing of well, they're not doing it as I would like it to be done, which is I'm very anal about cleaning, you know, and then because I'm going to follow up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, it's not done that way, so I will show you, but how long is it going to take you to grasp it?
Right.
So anyways, yeah, that's how I'm going to, so go ahead, Cole. Unload.
For me to unload.
Go ahead and unload.
It's been a long week. I had an amazing work week. Like last week was an amazing work week. I got everything done I was supposed to get done. I had one of my supervisors there with me almost my whole work week, or at least the beginning of it, and she be on it. I love working with her. But work life good, home life was something totally different. And the devil was right there. And I am the type of person to come on now. I'm the type of person. Go ahead and open it. To hold stuff in because I don't want to be a burden to someone. Mainly my mom, my sister. And what I realized when I was holding in, I wasn't going to be able to successfully do what I need to do by myself. And so I had to tell somebody, and it just like really, it was like a domino effect. I felt I would have to go to work with this on my heart, and then leave it. As soon as I walk in the doors, it's all about work, and then I pick it up on my way out. And that's not good. And I'm so used to when I'm about to cry or when I am crying, I tell myself, fix your face, Nicole. You good, you good, you good. Suck it up and move on from it. And that's not good either. I wasn't allowing myself to feel what I needed to feel. I was crying, but I was crying in private, and then reprimanding myself for crying.
Yeah.
So, like Nella said, we went to church on Sunday. What is going on? It's lightning. We went to church on Sunday, and I feel amazing. It's a totally different feeling. I just feel amazing. I really felt like super heavy. And when I'm gonna, at the end of the video, I'm gonna upload this clip of First Lady Tina and Corey playing the piano, because I'm hoping that it can encourage somebody. But that set the tone for me. Like Nelly said, he said, I heard a song, and then he started playing the melody on the piano, and then Mama Dina joined in, and then it was just once that happened,
She was like, yeah, that was an old song.
she's like, oh, my son used to sing it. It just snowballed, and while they were singing, like I felt, and this is no joke, this is just my recollection of what I felt when I felt the Holy Spirit. I literally felt like fire could shoot through my hands. It was that much energy that I needed to get out of my body once she was singing. And I'm sitting and I'm like, Nicole, what's going on? And it's just like I wanted to. It's almost like when you're getting tickled and you have to do that loud scream.
Yeah, yeah.
That's exactly how my body felt. It was
Yeah.
like somebody was tickling my insides.
Oh my God,
And
yeah.
it wasn't a laughing
Mm-hmm.
feeling. It was a feeling of release. Like I needed to release it out of me. And
My
it was
hands
like,
shaking cold.
yeah,
I
it was like the energy was so high
Mhm.
that I didn't know how to get it out. So when they did testimony service, and I'm not
Wait. When Evangelist Brenda gave you that hug,
that
did you
hug
break down?
was every.
Did you?
I felt so much in that hug.
Yes.
Like I felt, and I don't know if she knew, but she was like, it's okay, it's okay, and it was just the tightest hug, and so they're doing praise and worship, and everybody's feeling it in praise and worship.
Was you focused in praise and worship?
So focused. I didn't see nobody else, and I even had my eyes, because I felt it. Because before I came to church, I said I prayed that the Holy Spirit would fill this place and fill me.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt it. Like I said, I felt it. Doing praise and worship, it was like the energy ball was getting. It was like I was so close to erupting. And I was like, what is going on?
You was charging up.
Yes. And so once testimony service came to, and you know, I'm not the type of person that always give a testimony. I was going to give a testimony and say, and it's crazy because I knew I wanted to give a testimony. I'm like, well, what am I going to say?
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say, this isn't a testimony because it's a test. But then I thought back to what happened, and I was like, no, this is a testimony. So anyway, I said my testimony, got it all out, and then I heard other people's testimony, and then before some people's testimony was to me,
Yep.
and
Yep.
was giving me words of encouragement, and I was like, wow, like this church is something so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt the love. My whole goal was to not leave this place the same way I came in.
Mm-hmm.
I did not want to leave this church heavy. I don't care if I had to sit in the church by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I would have not left that church if I felt as heavy as I felt. Anyway, I felt after I gave my testimony, I felt light. After I even shouted, okay, gave God some steps, gave him some praise, I felt even better on my feet. It just, I don't know, everything was just, I was where I needed to be in the moment I needed to be in it. And is my situation changing overnight? Absolutely not. But I do now believe that I have the power to help my husband. I have the power to do what I need to do to get him right and to get myself right, because I can't help him if who's helping me? I mean, I'm feeling the way I feel, but I'm, like I said, I put myself on the back burner to make sure he's okay. But I have to worry about me too. And Mama Denny was asking Pastor, you know, hey, do you have any oil up here? Any holy oil? He said, oh, I got some in my office. Let me go downstairs and check my office. But then he stopped in the pew behind us, and I guess he found it in his
briefcase.
In his briefcase.
So
He
good.
prayed over that oil right then and there and gave it to me. It even has his name on it, Pastor Michael J. Harrison, on the oil. It does. And she told me what to do with that oil, and I did it as soon as I came. And let me tell you how amazing God is, because she told me, she said, you know, you need to bless your home and speak life in your home, speak life over the situation. So I blessed the home, and my husband coming down, and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, come on, let's go inside. Because when he came, no, he was coming he was walking to the house.
Okay.
And
shoot or something?
He was coming back from his shoot.
Okay.
So he was getting dropped off. So I was doing the outside because I had just blessed the inside of the door and the downstairs bathroom. And I'm coming out. He's coming down. And he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, come on, go in the house or whatever. And I was like, I'm coming. He was like, what are you doing? I said, just come on. So I blessed the house, prayed for the outside of the house, for anybody entering my house. And then I came in and I blessed my husband and prayed over him and prayed with him. And things just started to transpire right there. And I know it's not going to be easy, and it's okay. I'm with it. I know that God is a good God. Anyway, so I bless our entire home where we sleep. Anything he may touch, I bless. Any place he may go inside our home, I bless. and told the devil that you don't have a place in his home, you don't have a place in my life, you don't have a place in my family, in my husband's body, his mind. You gotta flee. And I feel amazing. I woke up. I went to sleep. My dog Kai, love you. Like you gonna see this, but he sucks on my pillows. He sucks on my covers, and we have my other
Okay, you bring that pillow.
red bedspread. He had balled it up at the bottom of the bed. I didn't even know it because it was in the corner. But he had brought it to the bottom of the bed, balled it up, and sucked on it, and my feet touched it. And I was like, oh, what are you doing? But I did get enough sleep. I woke up refreshed, ready to tackle. So I unloaded, reloaded. Reloaded for me is rededicating myself to God.
Okay.
That's how I reloaded. My husband told me, Nicole, when we was praying together daily, in the morning and at night, saying scriptures in the morning and at night, it was easier for me. And somehow, some way, I don't know what happened, but
Y'all fell off.
fell off bad.
Both of y'all.
Both of us. And I will say, because I don't want to put my husband's business out there, but it's his testimony to
His story to give.
right. But
That's
I will
right.
say that addiction is something very serious, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And you pick on people and you laugh at people, but these people that are struggling are your neighbors. Some of them are your doctors, your friends, your mates, your pastors. Okay, your mothers, your fathers. You just don't know. Addiction
Your
does not.
kids.
Okay, your
Realize
kids,
that your kids.
addiction does not have a specific look nor a specific type.
Nope.
Okay, so
No, we do not.
have to be very careful about what we speak into the atmosphere and how we judge folks. We shouldn't be judging people anyway, but we're human and we're imperfect, so we're going to judge.
Yep.
But addiction does not have a specific look. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
And so, with me, like I said, me reloading is getting myself back together with God. And I know for real, like I said, whatever you guys choose to believe, that's fine. Whoever y'all pray to, Buddha, God, the mystical, whatever. If you don't have a religion, find whatever. If you don't believe in the person I
If
believe
you're,
in and its entirety, that's totally fine. I love you regardless. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
This is what I believe, and nobody can change what I believe. I know the God that I serve is going to turn around for me. It's already turning around for me. It's already turning around for my family. It's already turning around for my husband, my household. I know that when I stop playing these games with God and put him first, how blessed I'm going to be. So this is me reloading myself. Oh, why do I look so black? Reloading myself. I know, like, can you? It's like, and back. Reloading myself, and I will. It's you. It's you.
It's not me.
It's you. It is you.
It's not
you.
me.
It's you. So, okay, so that's me. Now, to reset myself, Nicole, stick to your goal. You made goals, you made plans, you made now mind you, the only thing I didn't do was my working out and my meditation. Schoolwork, did it.
I know.
Okay, and I'm gonna go home and do it, but resetting is refocusing. That's how I'm gonna reset is refocusing. Remembering what's important and doing what I need to do. I would like to for me, I'm sorry, that's my unload. I unloaded, and thank you guys for listening to me unload, because I don't tell everybody my business unless you're really my mom, my sister, and my husband. And the only reason why he knows is because he goes through it with me. I don't come out and tell everybody my business, but sometimes I understand that some people have to hear your testimony because they're going through the same thing you're going through, and they need to know there is a way out of it. So if somebody is going through what I'm going through or going through what I've been through, my testimony hasn't ended yet because I'm still in the test phase. But I know that I'm going to have a testimony because I know that I'm going to come out on the other side of this a better person, a better wife, a better fighter, a better conqueror. I know I'm going to win. So, but if somebody is going through what I'm going through, I hope you understand that. Even if you're not going through what I'm going through, but you're going through a test right now, that your test will become your testimony. You give it time. You continue to be patient. Don't give up, because you're right there. We sometimes give up before our blessings are right to come about to come in. So please don't give up. You got this. Take some time yourself to unload, reload, reset. It's so important to take time to yourself. That's one thing I realized. But I want to do, first let me ask, how you doing?
Today?
Yes, today.
I'm doing fine. I'm full.
You sleepy?
I am. But I have stuff to do, so.
Okay, I do too. How's your mental?
My mental is, well, I really gotta find me a therapist. It's nothing that's wrong, because I tell people I'm not broken. I don't need to be fixed. But I really benefited from going to a therapist. And I know they be having a therapist where you do televisits. I don't want to do televisits. You need to see me.
Oh, okay. And how you been kind to yourself?
Today, yes, I have. I am gonna get some more sleep. I mean, that's nothing. I'm gonna get some more sleep. But like I said, I had plans. I had goals to do. You know, things to get done.
Her claws. Anyway, with me.
How you doing?
Oh, thank you. I'm fine. I really am. I'm not just saying that. Last week I was saying I'm fine, and then I wasn't fine.
Oh,
But
so
today,
you was lying to the family.
I'm fine. I told you I'm working on not trying to burden people my problems, but
It's no burden though.
Can you sit back so this light can hit my skin? Definitely feeling what I feel.
That's why I didn't even hit it.
Boom.
Yeah,
there. Thank you. Thank you.
Tripping for? What's wrong with you?
My mental is at
I ain't even asked yet. How's your mental?
My mental, out of it's on a scale from 1 to 10, my mental is at an 8.5, a solid 8.5.
Okay.
And
have you been kind to yourself?
I have. I got my nails done today. You guys can't see it. Looks good. You can't see it though.
I got mine done, but you can see.
Hers plain. That's why you can see hers. But I actually have a design. I got my nails done today. Me and Natalie went out to lunch. We get to record. I got to spend some time with Natalie. I got to listen to a book. I feel good.
I got to watch Manifest. Oh my God, y'all! Once I get into once I catch up to the caucus, once we finish,
we'll talk about it,
y'all.
But y'all know they canceled, so hopefully it's a season 4. Keep your fingers crossed. I haven't seen season 3 yet. I'm gonna watch one episode today. We're watching Loki. Jody and I are watching Loki. We're on the 3rd episode. We're gonna watch, I think, the 3rd episode during dinner.
Number 3, boss.
And I have been cooking. Where I gotta finish cooking dinner today. But what
why
I
we
want to say,
cooking the same things, y'all?
Okay,
seriously.
I'm cooking hamburger steak with onions and gravy with mashed potatoes and collard greens.
I'm cooking hamburgers with onions and gravy, mashed potatoes and turnip greens. Right.
That's crazy. But what I wanted to say before this time ran out was, first of all, we love y'all.
Yes,
we thank y'all for supporting us. We're going to get better at this.
We're going to get better at editing. Just work with us.
Yeah, we're learning, and that's what I wanted to say now.
Yeah.
It's still 36 family members. We can't wait for our family to grow, because we know that there's somebody out there that probably don't have a family, but if you come to us, you got family members.
You can always reach out to me on Facebook. That's Natalie, Natalie Eaddy.
And Nikki Stafford. That's Nickki Stafford.
And if you just put the head I came from a YouTube, then
yeah,
I will definitely respond back.
But what I wanted to say real quick was, first, thank you for looking at the video. I said it already, but if you like it, like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. We appreciate all the love and support we are getting. I just want to know, what is one goal you want to accomplish this week? What's one goal you want to accomplish? And I don't, it doesn't have to be about work, school, whatever. Just your one goal. One thing that you want to do that you haven't done, you need to do. What's one goal?
Oh my God, it's going to be crazy when I say it though.
Okay.
So I bought some of the magic shaving powder stuff. I want to try it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I bought it.
Okay.
And I want to try it on my legs.
For me, One goal is I would like to really figure out how to work this camera. I'm so serious. That's my only goal. I want to figure out. I want to figure out how to work this camera. That's my goal.
I really want to use that magic stick. You know what I'm
I've
talking
seen
about?
it on YouTube.
I bought some like probably a
on
month
TikTok.
ago. Yep.
I seen it, so y'all let me know.
Okay.
So y'all, we love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Please stay tuned for Wellness Wednesday. We have such a treat for y'all. Boy, we about to talk about